Yo, what are we talking about today?
Why successful Amazon sellers make more than you?
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Think you're a tough guy?
I do. Well, I'm going to get my mail, so if you want to come, you can.
Alright, let's do it.
Ladies first.
Fake, rented, fake,
I
what
wish
else?
I rented it. It'd be like $2 million for how long I had it.
Really?
It would be. Had it. Oh God, 6 months, 8 months. Wow.
Should I show your license plate?
I don't care. I wish I had my other one. My other one's in the office. I'll show you guys one.
Ready to watch his license plate, right? I knew it.
Oh, they definitely saw it.
What are those?
We got a hole. Calves are my socks. Both are big.
Is this how you're gonna dress for the webinar?
That's what I did last time. Everyone loved
really?
it, so
Everyone did love it.
nothing new.
That webinar was absolutely insane. The one we did last time. We don't do these often.
No.
Should we even
Once a
allow?
year.
Should we even allow people to attend this one?
I don't think they want it, so
Do we even make it public? Should we put a link in the description or no?
no.
Okay.
It'd be dumb.
No.
The part is walking.
Is this where you hang out?
And then there's nothing in my
Is
mailbox.
this where you and your friends hang out?
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Sit on the flower. Oh yeah, look at all this mail we got.
Why does it sound like? Are those cicadas? Or are we about to be attacked by snakes? Alright, I'm out of
Sprinklers?
here. I'm out of here.
Uh-oh, run.
I'm out of here.
Run. You want the newspaper?
Look at this. Tanner J. Fox pollutes.
Do we want some
I just want it to be on record that he pollutes.
I'm surprised I didn't get any mailers from real estate people, because those still work, right? I'm going in. It's too
Wait,
hot.
we legitimately just walked to the mailbox to get absolutely no mail. To literally
I'm
get
just trying
no
to recycle.
mail.
Can we use these in a video?
This is
Old trophies?
old trophies? Nah, fam.
Nah.
You know you're doing well when you have a picture of yourself in your office.
Where's yours, Dan? You got another one over there. Conceded? Nope.
Sick, bro.
Hey.
I drive a Lambo, bro.
What's up? 3 things that Amazon sellers that are successful are doing that you currently are not doing, and that's making the difference with them making a lot more and you leaving money on the table. Now, the first thing is going to be something to do with product research and actually tracking the product. Now, a lot of times new sellers will just start up a product, they see it has good sales, maybe it's not too competitive, and will just jump right on it. Now, what I've learned over doing this for over 3 years now is that tracking a product and watching it is very important. Now, that's not to say, okay, take your time, don't ever start, watch it for months. Now, one tool I use is a website called Camel. It's free to sign up. And what you can do is you can search an Amazon name or a URL. For example, I just searched taco stand here and I clicked on the first listing that came up. And I can see some really useful info. Now, this will also tell me if a product is selling and doing a giveaway, which is causing their sales to jump up and look like they're selling a lot more organically when they're really not, or if it's a seasonal product. So what this tool shows, if we scroll down for this listing right here, now we can click on any listing on Amazon, is the price history. So we can see August 29th, 2017, they started at $12. And by April 19th, they dropped it to 12, but they were at 17. And I can see their price history. Now, the thing we're really looking at here is if we click over to sales rank. Now, sales rank is pretty much just a way to see sales on Amazon and how many units that listing is actually moving and selling. Now, a lower bestseller rank or sales rank means they're selling less. So depending on the category, usually, so you can see they came in around here, August 29th, 2017, and we're around, we'll just say 17,000. That's probably only 3-4 units a day maximum. Now, you can see it stayed the same right here. This is where it came in at, and then it jumped up here. So the lower, the better. If you're ranked number 1, that means you are the number 1 bestseller in that category. So the lower, equals more sales. So you can see they jumped up here and sold pretty consistently, but then we see a huge drop from what looks like 1,000 all the way down to 45,000, we'll say. Now, why did this happen? Is it the time of year? What was it? So with this, it looks like they just ran out of inventory, causing their sales to drop drastically for a very short period of time. You can see maybe it was 2 or 3 days, and then they came back almost instantly. Now, this kind of insane drop real quick and coming right back is usually them running out of inventory. So that is not something I would worry about. But then you can see they're selling consistent, and it looks like they do the same thing again. Now, one thing to look out for is if they dropped here and it continued for 2 months, more than a month, usually more than 2 weeks, and then came back, that would be something I'd look out for, and I'd go look at other listings as well. It can mean it's a seasonal item. Now, sometimes you can see the dates down here. A lot of times you'll see things sell well from, we'll say October to December, and then it'll drop way down, and then usually around September pick back up. Now, that would mean the item is most likely seasonal, but you can go check other listings as well. This is just one example of that. So tracking the actual product and seeing its sales and its consistency over time and what it's actually doing, and being able to see this graph takes out any kind of inconsistencies you might see, whether someone's doing giveaways or running heavy ads to a certain listing when they're starting. So the second thing successful Amazon sellers are doing is spending time on their listing and investing time and money into their listing, because your listing is going to be the number one thing that sells your product. So let's look at an example of a bad listing. Well, they have one picture, it's low quality and is a little blurry, obviously. They have their name as their first word in their title, which is something you do not ever want to do. The sooner on a keyword is in your title, the easier it is for you to rank for. It holds more weight. So whatever your main keyword would be, you would want as early on in your title. No one is searching kitchen collection. No one knows what your brand is. No one knows your name. No one cares. They want whatever they're searching for. So he should put taco holder stands as his very first thing in his title, and maybe put kitchen collection at the very end. And he also has the part number here, which I assume he got from a supplier or something. So title, very bad. Pictures, horrible. And bullet points, he puts 3 words and don't really tell me anything. It's dishwasher safe. No more spilled tacos. Good. That's going to sell me on that. And 3 colorful plastic taco holders. Good. So this is a terrible listing. I assume he has no description. He has no description. So you tell me what you would want to buy. Look at his price. It's $8.49. He has 4 stars. It's not bad. You see this listing, or you see this one. It costs a little bit more, but look at, you have high quality photos that are zoomable. They are edited so the background is perfectly white, and someone photoshopped these. And he has other images that, one, show the product in use and show the benefits and features of the actual product. Now, you tell me, what is easier to buy? Can you picture yourself buying this? Or can you actually see it when you see people, real people reviewing it here, it actually in use, and the features of the actual product? Now, that's the images alone. He could have no title, no bullet points. If he had those images, I wouldn't even have to read his listing. I already know what it does. It holds up 3 tacos. They're durable. They're stainless steel. They're dishwasher safe. I know the dimensions of them, and I can see what they look like in use. Now, images, by far the most important thing. But if you do not do your keywords and your title correctly, images don't matter because people aren't finding your listing. So on this, he puts 2-pack stylish. Now, I still would not do that, but he puts stainless steel taco holder stands, and then stuffs in some other keywords here. And this is one of the keys, is getting as many relevant keywords to your product in your title. Now, we can see some features, but the main benefits, so it's safe for baking, it's dishwasher and grill safe, the size, and then his name. So overall, the title is pretty good as well, because people do want to know it's a 2-pack, but you can put that at the end probably, and it would do the same. Now, his bullet points, you can see very short, all capitals of what it actually is and the actual benefit. So the feature, it's stylish. Now, how does that feature benefit us? He would then go and tell us. So it pretty much looks like feature and then describe how that feature benefits them. And then same thing. So keeps your tacos upright, dishwasher and grill safe, value set of 2 or 4, 30-day satisfaction guaranteed. So those are the features, and then he talks about the benefits. Your happiness, that's a benefit of 30-day guarantee. So this is an example of a great listing. And if you go down, he has a great description as well. This is pretty much the specifications, and you can make it a little bit more longer, almost telling a story here. But listings are one of the biggest factors when it comes to selling on Amazon and being successful. And you can see the difference. You tell me what you would buy. I'd spend triple the price on this one than buying this, even if this was $5. So listings do make a huge difference when it comes to selling on Amazon. But none of that matters if you're not choosing the correct product, because no one's ever going to see that, because it might be too competitive. It might not get enough sales. So product research comes first, then creating the listing. And the very last thing we're going to talk about is differentiating yourself. Now, if I go type up taco stand on Amazon, so if I type up taco stand, let's look at the listings. Okay, metal and jagged looks just like this. Another one of those. They all look really similar. There might be 3 different variations. You have the rack type, you have the stainless steel ones, and you have the plastic ones. And do you see anything really different? Maybe the colorful plastic. Well, this one looks a little bit different, but it looks cheap. So the last thing that successful Amazon sellers are doing that you are not is differentiating themselves. Now, what I mean by this is we look at these listings and they all look the same. Great, a 2-pack of taco holders, a 4-pack of taco holders, a different kind of taco holder, kind of same thing. Now, what I mean by differentiating, you don't have to change the product, but maybe you can tweak something people don't like about it, or my favorite is bundling something. You can add something to sell with that product, so it's almost like a set to add more value. It's going to cost you a tiny bit more, but you're going to make a lot more profit from doing that and be able to stand out from your competition. Now, an example, these guys are selling the taco holders by themselves. This guy provides a taco holder set, which comes with this little serving spoon and a serving tray and a tortilla warming kit. So he sells the entire thing for the same price as this guy, but has a bundle. Now, he could charge more, but he's just trying to rank right now would be my guess. A perfect example is I sold something that I spent an extra 30 cents to add a small little free gift on, and I was able to charge $7 more. My competition was charging $19.99. I was charging $26.99. So it can make a huge difference, not only with charging more, even if you're not charging more, but getting more sales. And you can see this guy is doing the same thing. Tortilla warming, maybe a little serving dish, etc. So you want to make it something relevant to your listing that other people would want, and something small and cheap that you can just add on easily and is almost a free gift, but not a complete set type thing. That would be a whole different ballgame. So those are 3 things successful Amazon sellers are doing, and the reason why they're finding more success than you right now. Those are the main things I really had to focus on from when I saw things go from maybe 1,000 a month to 10,000.
That's clean.
Maybe if they invited us to webinars rather than trying to sell you stuff,
I've heard a
like
webinar.
the real estate people.
Okay, so on 105.9,
Okay.
which is usually a lower demographic for ads and stuff, I like listening to them, but they were promoting a webinar for credit, and I wanted to go on it, and you could text in to register for the webinar. And I was like, huh.
Well,
I
for
wanna
us,
try this.
we're not having people text in.
We're not that cool yet.
I mean,
Maybe one
there's
day.
a link in the description if you guys want to register for this
there, though?
Amazon workshop.
Did you remember this time and put it there? Because I didn't. Did I? I don't know.
I mean, the only way people are going to know is if they look and they click and they register, right?
I don't know. It's kind of a lot of steps for them.